And now we have a party of 6. You know what? Since we haven't had Collette in a while, let's put Collette back in the party. Well, actually, you know what? It's not gonna be useful because we're gonna lose them right away. Oh well. Wait. So wait a minute. Why didn't Lloyd join the team? He was there. That made no sense.
Richter said Aster while he was looking at me. Aster. I guess that's someone's name. But why say it to me? I don't know. It really bothers me.
That is strange.
I can't believe this.
You're not the only one. How could they involve my poor sister in this?
But what does this all mean? I'm so confused. Okay, the real Lloyd was the one gathering the cores. Meanwhile, Dex was posing as Lloyd and committing crimes in his name. Right, Emil?
Who is Aster? What did he mean?
What does Brood want with the cores?
Is that exercise machine Dex ordered really ineffective? Has anybody tried it out?
Proving which Lloyd was real and which Lloyd was fake will be difficult with only his own word as evidence.
This is impossible!
Before you leave, you want to make sure you get the virus charm, and...
Excuse me, Lloyd?
Lloyd, Bud.
Lloyd?
Lloyd, answer us.
Come on, Lloyd.
I have nothing to say.
the twisted horn, and also, why isn't Lloyd saying anything?
Emil, you and Marta know this Richter person, right? You know him too, Collette? I think maybe we're friends?
What?
Well, my Crucius crystal, it's this pendant-looking thing I have. Anyway, he asked me to give it to him. Now that you mention it, the Vanguard has been on the lookout for the Chosen. Maybe they need the Crucius crystals for some plan of theirs. When I told him I couldn't give up something so important, he said he'd have to take it from me by force.
Did he threaten to kill you?
No, but that scared me, so I tried to get away. Except, I turned around and ran smack into the fence of a nearby house and broke it. The people who lived there were really angry. But Richter apologized with me and even paid them for the damages.
And?
He bid me farewell by saying he'd let me go this time, but he'd take my Crucius crystal the next time we met. And then he left. Sounds more like a threat than a farewell. I think Richter's a chosen maniac, so he's really into collecting their memorabilia. That must be why he wanted my Crucius crystal.
Okay, that part does not make any sense at all. Anyway, since we gotta make our way back to the entrance of the Cape Fortress, I'm gonna make my cut all the way back.
Lloyd. I'm sorry for the way I acted.
It's nothing you should feel bad about. I had no intention of explaining myself from the beginning.
Lloyd, why won't you tell us anything?
Won't you talk to us?
There is only one way we can remove Ratatosk's core from Marta. We have to hatch all of the cores and wake up Ratatosk himself. Why are you after the cores? Maybe we can all work together.
Then let's work together. You can start by giving all of your cores to me.
What?
This isn't about just me. If we can wake Ratatosk, all the strange weather around the world will finally stop.
Maybe you didn't hear what I said. Hand over the cores right now.
This isn't like you!
Lloyd, why? Surely there's some reason you're behaving this way.
It might be the Luminous core.
Talk to us.
There's nothing I can say for now.
Lloyd!
We have to go after him!
It's no use. He has a Rayard. He's probably soaring through the wild blue yonder by now.
Not again.
And Seles isn't looking too good. Let's return to my estate for now.
I'm sorry for putting you all through this.
You're right, I'm sorry. I didn't even notice.
Okay, let's hurry back to Meltokio.
I don't get it. The Lloyd you all talked about would never act like that, right? What is he thinking? Come on, Zelos, I know you can explain this.
I'd like nothing more than to grant your wish, Marta, my angel, but I can't speak in Lloyd's place.
Is that all you can say? I trusted him because all of you did.
But it wasn't Lloyd who attacked Palmacosta and those other towns. I want to believe that the real Lloyd has a good reason for what he's doing.
And I'm saying I want to know what that reason is. If he'd just talked to us instead of giving us the cold shoulder, we might even be able to help him.
Marta.
I understand you feel partly responsible for the things the Vanguard's done, but it's not a child's place to pay for the mistakes of their parents. And directing all that frustration at Lloyd isn't the right answer either. Though I do wish Lloyd would have said something instead of just turning his back on us.
Zelos,
Fallen head over heels for me, have you?
You'd actually be pretty charming if you didn't say stuff like that.
Well, okay. Alright, back to Mel Tokyo, shall we?
Lloyd refused to talk to us.
But he did save Seles. We can rest assured he hasn't really changed.
Yes, I'm sure he'll be able to explain all of this someday.
Yep, sooner or later keeping so many secrets to himself will be impossible for a guy as trusting as Lloyd.
You're right. Oh, but I just hate not knowing the truth behind all this.
It looks as though all we can do now is wait.
Colette's still as cute as a button, Sheena's curves are delectable as ever, and Marta's spunky attitude just gives me goosebumps. I think I've died and gone to heaven.
As soon as we rescued Seles, he's back to his usual self.
Zelos is so flighty. No, Marta. Zelos isn't flighty. He's shallow.
Colette? Who said that about me?
Professor Sage. She said you're like a wading pool. Professor Sage can't swim, remember? I think she means she likes Zelos.
Fine. I'm a shallow man with obvious motives, so sue me.
I think Brain is more interested in Regal than Zelos. So, I think that information is wrong. God, I love this place so much. Man, I feel like I can go here like more often.
Oh, Lady Seles, I'm so glad to see that you're all right.
Tokunaga, I'm sorry for worrying you.
Tokunaga, Sebastian, see Seles to her bed.
Yes, sir.
Emil, my brother told me everything. I would be honored to give you Glaucius's core. Good luck on your quest.
Thank you.
Man, this thing just gets worse and worse. The Silverant dynasty, huh? I've no idea what went on in Silverant back when the worlds were still separated. But the Vanguard is dead set on getting revenge on the Church of Martel.
Were they planning on using Ratatosk's core to restore the dynasty?
Yes, they want to use it to destroy the Church of Martel, and the Tethe'alla royal family as well.
What? Really?
Ratatosk's core can do that?
They plan on using it for some weapon called a mana cannon.
Oh my goodness.
Sheena, you've heard of it?
Yes, I've used one before. If left in the wrong hands, it could destroy the entire world.
Do they even know how to use
the
it
church
then?
officials and His Majesty about this.
I'll head back to Iselia to tell everyone there. Is there any way we can get word to Professor Sage?
Leave that up to my Mizuho scouts. They'll find her and let her know.
Emil, what are you going to do next?
I'll go after the rest of the cores with Marta. That way we'll free Ratatosk and also stop the Vanguard from using the mana cannon. Right, Marta?
Right.
Then I shall continue to accompany you. I don't pretend to understand what Lloyd is thinking. But perhaps I could be of help the next time you face him.
Good idea. I'm going too. What I know about the mana cannon might come in handy. And I can't throw my support to Lloyd until I know what he's about.
Count me out. I'm sure Lloyd has his reasons. He would never do anything to put the world in danger. So I'm going after Lloyd.
I feel the same way as Zelos. I trust Lloyd no matter what. I want to find him and help him.
I wish you 2 luck. Well, I suppose we won't see each other for a while.
Yeah, take care.
Everyone, stay safe.
Zelos, Collette, thank you.
I'm so sorry. This is all my father's fault.
Child shouldn't have to apologize for what their parents do. Cheer up, Marta.
Well then, shall we?
Yeah.
Oh, for a very short time, we only had Collette in the team. Oh well. Okay, so, since we're on a mission to collect the rest of the Centurions cores, that sounds like we're going to another dungeon.
Now then, time to hunt for more Centurions cores.
Indeed. The Temple of Earth isn't too far from here.
Earth. That would mean...
In theory, it would mean we should find Solemn's core.
What's the matter, Tenebrae? You don't sound too sure.
No, it's just... Recently, whenever we've been close to the Vanguard, I've felt the presence of Solemn's core.
Oh, really?
So they already have it?
I cannot be certain, but Solemn's specialty is his ability to deceive his enemies.
So Solem must be able to
It could be
deceive the
connected to
Vanguard
effortless
then.
transformations of that foul-smelling man.
You think Dex is using the core? But wait, wouldn't you have sensed Solemn's presence if he was?
I'm afraid that his ode to seduction interferes with my senses too much for me to tell.
Well, if we go to the Temple of Earth, we'll know for sure, right?
Indeed. No use standing around discussing it. Let's head to the temple.
Right.
Well, if you're saying Dex has the core,
Solemn's core may not be here after all.
Oh yeah, the Vanguard might have it. Do you know, Marta?
No, I'm sorry. Ever since Daddy started to change, I've been avoiding him, so...
Hey, don't sweat it. Worrying about it won't help us now. Besides, things should clear up once we get to the Temple of Earth, right?
That's right. Let's hurry.
well, there is maybe like a 75% chance that Solemn's core might be in the Temple of Earth, also known as Earth Temple. Earth Temple, I'm pretty familiar with that temple name. I think it's from either Wind Waker or Skyward Sword. Anyway, that's going to be it for... Well, I guess I can continue a little more longer with this episode because I completely forgot that this part of the game existed. So let's go back to the field, and we're going to go to our new area called the Temple of Earth, a large cave inhabited by the Summon Sphere of Earth. Potion-loving beings used to live here. Let's go.
Halt! This area is strictly off limits.
What? Really?
Why? Did something happen?
It's all those earthquakes we've been having. The inside of the temple collapsed. It's a mess in there.
So we can't go inside?
Nope, don't think anyone's gonna be able to before they finish repairs.
What should we do?
Well, we could head to the Temple of Lightning in the meantime. A summon spirit used to be there, so the core could be as well, right?
Perhaps.
By the way, why don't we hatch Glaucius's core before we set out again?
Oh yeah, that's right, we still haven't hatched
Good
it.
idea! I almost forgot about it. We haven't touched it since we got it.
And there it is, Glaucius's core.
Now Glaucius has awoken too. That's good.
Perhaps he's simply exhausted from everything that's happened.
You may be right. Let's take him back to town.
Emil, what's wrong?
Marta, it's you.
You're the other Emil, aren't you?
You can tell? Oh yeah, you didn't want me around.
No! It's just, ever since what happened, you only showed yourself when we were in battle, so I was worried about you.
You were? Come to think of it, you did stand up for me.
Huh?
Marta, do you need me?
Of course! You're Emil too!
So you don't mind if I show up again?
Of course not.
Thank you. Huh? Marta, what just happened?
What do you mean? We were talking.
Really?
I'm sorry.
Did he already
it's
forget?
Nothing. My mistake.
Oh, okay.
You should get some more rest.
Yeah, I'll do that. Good night, Marta.
Good night. Emil, what's happening to you?
Alright, and with that, we're going to make our way outside, and since we can't go to the Temple of Earth, since apparently it's strictly off limits for right now, we're going to go to the Temple of Lightning.
Go this corner. No, the way. Go. Shoot.
And we do have, and guess what? Sheena and Regal are now on level 38 instead of level 31. Pretty cool, I guess. I don't even know how they make up to that high level because we didn't really do much. Temple of Lightning, a tower inhabited by the Summon Spirit of Lightning, and strange atmosphere surrounds it. Well, we're gonna save that till next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching, and next time we're gonna go to the Temple of Lightning. See you guys later. Bye bye.